The second one is fucking Fallout Season 2 doesn't understand New Vegas. This is gonna be good. I have a lot to say on this shit.
For me, Fallout Season 1, despite its plethora of retcons,
Bro, I literally fucking make this meme. Also, that's not the only fucking retcon is the Shay Sins bullshit, but I don't think he gets into it. I watched the first minute or so, but like literally fucking Mr. House now like season 1 confirms that Mr. House knew of a plot to fucking nuke the world by Vault Tech. So no longer is his character some like grand strategist type bullshit. Oh, I calculated fucking when the fucking bombs would drop to I was like a day short to retrieve the platinum chip. No, now he's a fucking dumbass who knew about the bombs falling from a fucking shitty corporation like Vault Tech. On top of that, Sinclair is literally fucked over. Sinclair is a fat old man when the only art piece we have of what he looks like, he's a young suave guy who fucking falls for like an actress who like is being blackmailed by Dean Domino, but now he's literally the CEO of fucking or representative or whatever of fucking Big Mountain when he was nothing more than a test subject for them. Also, never mind the fact that they literally praised communism in the first season.
was actually pretty enjoyable. Hell, I even helped pay for Todd Howard's private island by buying this heckin' wholesome shirt from you.
Bro, fucking, I don't know how you can say. I mean, I guess it can be blind fun, but like, when, like, as like someone who's very invested in the Fallout series, I cannot say that fucking Fallout Season 1 act like it physically made me mad how much shit was being destroyed in Fallout 1 and 2. Like to the point that like I fucking couldn't stand watching it. I mean, literally fucking nuking Shady Sands. What is the reason for that other than fucking being spiteful to the old series? And they say fucking the Fallout 5, Todd said, is gonna follow these events. So it'll be on the West Coast making their own lore after destroying everything old. Like it's fucking dog shit.
Universal, a decision which I now deeply regret. You see, at first, I was naively optimistic for what Fallout Season 2
Bro, the fucking power armor in Fortnite.
had in store. After 15 years, we'd finally get a new piece of New
By the
Vegas
way,
content.
I knew from this fucking scene that New Vegas would be destroyed. Literally fucking, I'm sorry, but like, they destroyed completely New Vegas. It's no longer fucking, like, I understand that no, I actually don't understand. Why the fuck would you set it in New Vegas? New Vegas is literally fucking, like, in the fucking season 2, it literally is fucking destroyed. Like the strip literally is infested with death claws somehow.
Not only that, but it seems like they're going for the objectively coolest ending for this game.
I do gotta say he's pretty base for this, but I'm gonna be like, I genuinely think if like House's ending is obviously no ending is canon in Fallout New Vegas because fucking Mr. House is dead and now an AI took over his fucking computer. I don't know why House was pretty like I watched a stream that fucking someone said, "Oh, House is pretty proud of the fact he's human." Like he literally corrects you that he's fucking human. He would not fucking make an AI to replace him. I'm sick of this fucking shit. Like the AIs in fucking what's it called? In like older Fallouts, like the Zax computers and shit. Like those needed entire fucking complexes just to fucking house. Some are in vaults too. Like I'm pretty sure what was it? Vault 13 in Fallout 2 actually implemented what was it called? Heartburn. Fallout 2 pretty much put in a Zach's computer type of machine into Vault 13. So like fucking the fact that like no ending in New Vegas is clearly canon. Like Todd said to them apparently, don't make a single ending canon. But what they did instead was made it so no ending could be canon. Instead of fucking like hiding which ending might be canon, it is physically impossible for any of them to be.
Well, it only took about 5 minutes into the first episode for my expectations to be completely shit on. Mr. House has now been flanderized into a psychopath who vents his trauma of growing up with Skibbity Toilet by rage-baiting blue-collar workers so he can blow up their brains. But oh,
Bro, fucking this fucking fucking this scene like is so dog shit. Like what is like House was never the type to be the pampered. Like he literally got cheated out of his inheritance by fucking by his brother. And literally fucking House is a self-made man, whether you like it or not. Dude went to Harvard, dude built his company with his own two hands. He's not some fucking like nepo baby. Like his fucking I forget what his relation is to his brother, if he's like half brothers or some shit, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember that particular lore bit but like literally fucking House was never fucking like a nepotism hire. Like he actually had the skill to build his companies. But like now dude is just some pampered dude, like fucking dude who pretty much doesn't understand what it feels like to be hit. Like he's some fucking like protected king or some or like fucking the dude from Game of Thrones.
it only gets worse. The NCR, a nation that had its presence everywhere, is now having an identity crisis whether it still exists or not. The Strip is now
It is so true. Like I keep pausing this, but like I'll let it play for a bit after I say this. But dude, like the fucking it's somehow both canon that the NCR is destroyed and not destroyed at the same time.
destroyed and inhabited by Enclave Deathclaws, apparently from Quarry Junction. Huh, I thought I took care of that. And the Legion has now fallen into civil war because they can't retrieve a corpse after 15 years. So, what the hell happened? Unless
Bro, it's not even just that. The Legion literally fucking is fighting over a corpse where Caesar's entire flaw is that he didn't plan for like what goes on past him because he thought that his chain of command would hold. But literally, if Caesar just had a kid because they worship him like a fucking god, that kid would be seen like a god as well, meaning that the Legion would continue. But instead, now fucking Caesar's some dog shit fucking ruler who says, "Oh, the Legion dies with me."
Courier 6 canonically ate shit that faithful night or spent his entire playthrough taking up the rear by Fisto, there's no reason Vegas should resemble Iraq this closely in only 15 years. And yes, 15 years is a short amount of time in Fallout, considering much of the wasteland still looks like this after 200. A lot of people say that all this poor representation of factions is because Todd Howard secretly hates Obsidian. When New Vegas released, he manipulated fate in order to give it an 84% on Metacritic.
Okay, no, I don't. This, like, I definitely agree. I think that Todd Howard hates how much praise New Vegas gets. I really do. Like, I fucking like. I don't agree with how he's portraying this. Oh, he fucking he like he used his strings to fuck him over this deal. Obviously not. But the dude literally fucking like the dude is destroying everything old Fallout. Like it's clear that he is a hate boner for it.
Then he ordered a tenth of the development team be killed by the other 9/10. No, in reality, the answer is quite simpler than that. Chris Avallone, an interesting former Fallout dev who worked pretty prominently
Bro, wait, what was
for Fallout dev. Simpler than that. Chris Avallone, an Interesting.
Bro, what are you saying interesting for? They'll be picking pieces of Reddit outrage off the lint. Bro, fucking he's shitting on Reddit. That's base. The fuck do you mean, retard?
Former Fallout dev who worked pretty prominently on 2 in New Vegas, summed it up quite well. Bethesda doesn't hate Fallout. They don't hate New Vegas. They just don't get it.
I don't get it.
Now, don't get me wrong, just like the last season, I don't think this is necessarily a bad show. And it
Bro, no, you can't defend this show. This show literally fucking... Oh, God. No, it's like, also, it's so inconsistent. Todd Howard is saying that fucking, oh, well, the show is consistent, but what's happening outside of it isn't. Like, dude, fucking Todd Howard said, oh, yeah, no, the Shady Sands wasn't nuked in 2077. It was after the events in New Vegas. While season 2 further fucking proved that it was after New Vegas, or before New Vegas, sorry. It literally shows that it was before New Vegas, not after.
Definitely has its moments in both writing and even occasionally fan service. But
Bro, no, you fucking... That was such a dog shit moment. I'm sorry, but fucking fan service is good in a good show. Like, that actually respects the old lore and shit. This one is fucking bastardizing everything.
Both writing and even occasionally fan service. But it's even more clear now than before that Bethesda simply doesn't understand what made this setting so special.
So I need you to go get me the platinum chip. I don't really know what it does, but I just...
Bro, this is fucking hilarious. Bro, I want like a mod that just completely changes everything to like change house to fucking Trump and everything. Like, it'd be so fucking funny just listening, have his mannerisms in there over like the different dialogue you can have with House.
Just know that you need to go get it.
Mr. House in the Fallout TV show is a questionable interpretation of his character.
This nigga's a homosexual.
I've seen a lot of frankly bad arguments and posts going around singing the praises of House's behavior, saying things along the lines of, heh, this pleb really fell for Mr. House's manipulation in New Vegas. He was clearly always like this.
So you were always like this.
Look, Mr. House...
Bros act like fucking not the dude who's making the video, but fucking the dude he's replying to. Like, dude's retarded. House has always wanted the best for humanity. He doesn't give a fuck about fucking governing people or anything like that. As long as he can progress mankind, he literally fucking... It's like fucking people don't understand that fucking... I just don't get it.
Is not a great person, and if you blindly trust a billionaire with being an autocratic ruler, you probably shouldn't be able to vote. He has a fountain of constantly...
Bro, okay. There are a lot of reasons why I think people shouldn't be able to vote. But like, I'm gonna be honest, dude, like fucking it, like, how do I put this without getting in trouble? I would trust House over any other faction in fucking New Vegas. Like, the NCR is incompetent. Yeah, they have democracy and shit. But like, see how that's fucking winning them over? Like, literally fucking, it's their cripple. Or, sorry, it's their fucking disability, pretty much, is what I mean. It literally fucking is destroying them from the inside. The Legion won't last past fucking New Vegas, right? Like, obviously their ending's not canon anyways. Like, minus the whole TV show making none of them canon, but like fucking Legion wouldn't be canon, but also I don't agree with them. But also fucking Wildcard is like the worst ending of all of them. At least the Legion has some order. Wildcard is just pure anarchy no matter how good of an ending you get.
flowing clean water while people right outside his gate have to fight for water from Elvis impersonators. There's thousands of ways to show Mr. House being evil, but of course the Fallout show, with the subtlety of a fucking tank, decides to show it with him egging on some blue-collar workers to fight him, asking to be punched in the face like he's the fucking Joker, mind-controlling one to kill the others, and then accidentally blowing him up.
Calm down!
Mr. House is not a psychopath. He doesn't enjoy bloodshed, he's never been shown to. He's somebody who uses his deal-making skills first, and then uses violence when it's only absolutely necessary. He mocks you when you try and revel in your revenge against Benny.
Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp.
He chooses to first evict the Kings when they side with the NCR in the Battle of Hoover Dam, only killing them once they refuse to leave. And lastly, the only faction he actually has you destroy in the entire game is the Brotherhood of Steel, which he honestly makes a pretty good point for. This opening scene of House
I mean, yeah,
is...
fucking, like, I don't usually, like, House's ending is a bit annoying for me because, like, I like Veronica as a character, but, no, like, if I want to fucking, like, if I want to use Veronica as a character throughout my playthrough, I usually go an NCR ending, but, I can understand why House wants to destroy fucking the Brotherhood of Steel, because obviously they're literally the type of people who will oppose his fucking oppose his control in New Vegas the most. Like they literally fucking are the reason, like, how do I put this? Pretty much like they would oppose him and actively thwart his plan, so he needs to wipe him out preemptively.
especially annoying because every other scene with him after is actually pretty decent. Dare I say, even good. And to give the show some credit, even though they overdid his cruelty, Mr. House is still definitely the type of guy to explore such a groundbreaking technology like mind control and pawn it off.
Bro, what? No. Dude does no. Yo, what's up, F2Z? Dude, like fucking House is no. If House, like, this type of technology is so dog shit. Oh, what if we turn humans into mindless robots? Like, that's just fucking dumb as fuck. We already have robots that can fucking work several different types of jobs in the Fallout universe. Oh, it's Ghost. What's up? I didn't recognize your name. Dude, like, I just, like, House would not develop this type of technology. It just doesn't make sense. Like, why turn humans into robots when robots are right there? He literally owns a robotics company. Oh, nice. I appreciate you hopping in.
For a profit. Maybe he wouldn't test it in a back alley, but nonetheless, he'd definitely look into it. I mean, it's
Bro, no, he would not look into it. I just don't understand, like, fucking this type of argument. House runs a robotics company. Why would he need human slaves, like fucking mindless robotic fucking human slaves? Like, what the fuck?
not like Mr. House has ever directly voiced his opinion against slavery and what repercussions that might have on man.
Dude is literally pulling a 180. I should have let it played. Yeah, fucking
Mankind.
Slavery! The future of mankind!
dude was being ironic. I couldn't tell. Call me a retard all you want.
What have you done?
Oh. And before you ask, he does back up his words fairly well with his actions. He allows the courier to deal with his problems in any way they see fit. After the Battle of Hoover Dam, he ignores the majority of towns and factions to their own devices, apart from spying on Goodsprings. And lastly, he allows the casinos on the Strip to operate totally independently, which is actually something that bites him in the ass. Speaking of the Strip, what the hell happened? The Strip was...
I was about to get up in flames of this guy, but dude's actually a bit more base than I should give him than I give him credit for. Like, honestly, I thought he was actively saying that House would fucking not be okay with slavery.
such an interesting location, not only because of its preserved state, but it was a location where much of the battling was diplomatic rather than traditional combat like at Hoover Dam. Now, it's just the same as every other ruin that's fought over. Anyways, unsurprisingly, we find out inside the abandoned Lucky 38 that Mr. House has been disconnected.
Hey, disconnected!
Which he confirms was due to his death. But don't worry, because the Cold Fusion MacGuffin activates an AI copy of him. I have my opinions on the whole AI House thing, but it'll make more sense if I bring them up later. Overall, the treatment of Mr. House is dissatisfying because it largely invalidates him as being a good ending for the future of the Mojave. I know I was joking earlier about blindly trusting Mr. House, but that's not to say someone couldn't acknowledge his flaws and still make a good argument on why he'd be the best ruler. That's what makes this game so great. Every single faction, except one,
women are physically and intellectually.
Bro, what? No, you can actually make an argument. I hate people like this. No, and also I really do think that Yes Man's ending is way worse than the Legion. Like fucking witches bears. Like I'm sorry, but anarchy is not worse than is worse than authoritarianism.
Inferior to men.
Has a good amount of flaws and benefits that has led to continued debate for 10 plus years over who should prevail. Now, with the Mr. House files being released, it's safe to say that I would definitely not trust someone like this with the future of the Mojave, which makes discussions around this game that much more boring now. While the NCR's depiction this season was certainly better than the glorified raiders of Season 1,
that shit's ass, bro.
It still doesn't really add up. We get a flashback to Shitty Sands post-relocation, and I'll say it is actually pretty cool to see a genuine post-apocalyptic city for once. I don't know why there's still ruined cars on the roads to the capital, and I'd prefer if they kept the whole Adobe thing going on like the earlier Fallout games, but I don't think anyone who worked on this show has actually played them. Now, I just assume this place got nuked by some Vault-Tec missile Lonesome Road style in Season 1, but nope, turns out some caravaner made it all the way to Shitty Sands with a literal nuke strapped to his cargo. I don't
Bro, this was so fucking stupid.
Care how much the NCR was in collapse by this point, this is something that would have never happened with all the checkpoints we know they have set up. But don't worry, New Vegas bros, he's saying the funny line.
Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Now, this show has used much of its runtime trying to really hammer in the point that the NCR is dead, with the ghouls spending much of this season asking where the hell is the NCR, and discovering their hideouts either in a pathetic state,
We're winning the war.
or completely abandoned, which is why it's all the more strange that in the final episode they decided to pull an endgame and show up out of nowhere. Are they really back, or is this just supposed to be another remnant group? Don't get me wrong, I like the fan service and it makes sense logically that they're still around, but if they truly do still exist, then why has this entire nation had zero presence up to—
Bro, I'm curious what mod list he's playing with this game, with his, I think this is TTW, Tale of Two Wastelands, but, curious what mod list he's playing. And also, like, I just, like, this NCR is in a depiction of both being completely wiped out and not at the same time. It's so dumb.
to this point? Have they been fooling the entire wasteland for the past 15 years? Or did the writers just want to have a cool endgame moment that they're actually still alive? I guess since Amazon blueballed us, we'll have to wait another year to see what state the NCR is actually supposed to be in.
Fans of the Legion are the Tyler Durdens. Primal, masculine, isolation, violence, mental illness.
Go and get a job!
The Legion has, unfortunately, become one of the biggest victims of this show's flanderization. What made this faction so scary wasn't just the fact they brutalized innocent people. Plenty of other groups do the same exact thing and they just feel like edgy pushovers. What made the Legion so genuinely terrifying was their efficiency. They commit atrocities as far as California, irradiate entire NCR camps, and have a seemingly omnipresent network of spies. Unfortunately, this group has now been played down to a bunch of idiots who can't figure out how to retrieve a name written on a corpse after 15 years. Don't get me wrong, a civil war breaking out after Caesar's death makes sense, but the way it's done doesn't. These bases are literally in an ejaculation's distance from each other. The Legion had intelligent people other than Caesar. Maybe they wouldn't make for the greatest subsequent rulers, but I doubt they'd ever let it fall to a situation as ridiculous as this. We unfortunately don't actually get to see any of these previous characters though, apart from Caesar's corpse at least. Instead, we get 5'7" Legate Macaulay Culkin. I think the 3 bowling ball height difference between him and the previous Legate is supposed to be EFOC or something, but the humor is lost on me.
Bro, the Legion is the biggest victim of this entire show. Like, fucking, the Legate isn't even, like, supposed to be some supernatural bullshit. Like, it's mostly his, like, fucking allure that is what makes him an interesting character. You spend the entire game hearing about this Legate who's more beast than man. But, like, fucking, and when you meet him, like, literally, it's, like, one of the best meetings ever, because you, throughout the game, hear the legends that he did. But it could be that they're only legends, and, like, it could be that they're all lies, or that fucking he actually is this monstrous in strength and shit. Which I think the fight proves that he is actually that strong.
Have him play somebody else. Like, why couldn't he have just been Volpez?
I 100% agree with this. He could have been Volpez.
If it wasn't enough for the Legion to be more stupid, they're also weirdly more cruel, because apparently they eat people now. Come on, the only meat these guys are swallowing is each other's.
The soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women?
While all the stuff I've mentioned already is pretty bad, the worst decision for this faction comes in the final episode. We finally get to see the note that Caesar had on his corpse for the Legion successor. I wonder, out of all the potential candidates, who it could be. What? Is he stupid? Well, a little bit, but still, he isn't this fucking dumb. The cult of personality that is the Legion was going to collapse past Caesar's death. This is a point that is reverberated by just about every important NPC in this game. Everyone except the big C, that is. Does he have an elevated ego? Of course, but he clearly wanted to build a genuine society. We're literally told directly that he has a succession plan lined up.
Intel we had back in the NCR said they had a whole succession lined up.
Yeah, I guess you could kinda explain some of this by saying it was due to his brain tumor.
Bro, like, fucking, that's such a cop-out answer, though. Like, fucking...
But, come on, that is the laziest way to write shit. Yeah, this character was going super crazy fucking bonkers. That's why a succession note goes against everything he set up and basically says, "Get fucked, Lamau." Overall, it's unfortunate that the Legion got this treatment, but at the same time, it's to be suspected. They're kind of one of the easiest factions to flanderize as just being misogynistic raiders.
It's you! It's you!
Yeah. Well, yes, kind of.
How could you, man?
The amount of disarray seen currently in the Mojave seems to be because the show wanted to go with a fog of war approach. Basically, instead of clearly canonizing any of the endings, you fuck everything up in an ambiguous enough way to—
Bro, this is so fucking true. Everyone is fucked in the Mojave. Literally everyone. The Legion, even Yes Man, I'm pretty sure is fucked. No way, like, fucking, literally a Yes Man ending is impossible as well. It's just so fucking shit.
Where anything could have happened. Not only did they fail at successfully doing this, but this approach is fucking stupid. Even the RPG-heavy interplay games knew they had to canonize the story of their previous protagonist. Yeah, it sucks, but if you don't, you risk making all the players' work have been for nothing. Sure, now the Courier is sort of the most ambiguous protagonist out of any of the games, but at what cost? Any ending you go with will leave the Mojave a total shit show in 15 years anyways. Decided to kill Mr. House? Sorry, pal, the Enclave actually had his reboot card that activates House GPT. Decided to help out Novak for the future? Well, turns out the Great Khans are there now, for some reason. There's a piece of dialogue that the bartender of the Atomic Wrangler gives that is so incredibly stupid and really puts into perspective the futility of the Courier's actions.
Just another fucking round of changing management, that's all it is. Like one of the merry-go-rounds. NCR Legion, NCR Legion. Fucking robots. As long as they don't come around and charge me taxes, I don't give a fuck.
So, turns out the courier decided the victor of just one of what must have been dozens of changes in management in the Mojave. With the season finale basically putting everything back to square one with a weakened NCR and Legion fighting while Mr. House is cozy in a ruined strip, I have to ask, what was even the point of New Vegas or Courier 6 in the first place? You know, as much as this destruction and nihilistic lack of progress for the franchise sucks, it's not even really the worst part about this show. You know who else wanted to destroy every faction before Todd Howard made it cool? Former developer Chris fucking Avallone. He was the project director for Dead Money, Old World Blues, and Lonesome Road, introducing apocalyptic threats like the Red Cloud, the Think Tank, the Tunnelers, and the Hopeville nuclear missiles.
Bro, this dude gotta be memeing. These are not...
I mean, this dude made an entire DLC around a place that was nuked, started to rebuild, and then got nuked again. Seem familiar? Basically, he really wanted to wipe the slate clean. Now, I'm not saying I fully agree with Avallone's mentality.
Bro, this dude is equating the DLC to the dude, they're not even the same. Lonesome Road, I'm pretty sure, is not canon. Like, fucking, even fucking, I think Chris Avallone said it wasn't canon.
The whole generation.
But I have to give him credit. Unlike anyone at Bethesda or on the show, he's able to make it actually interesting. Characters like Father Elijah and Ulysses, some of the biggest proponents for wiping the slate clean, are some of the best characters in a game filled with amazing characters. My problem with this show is that all this destruction wasn't done.
I will say Ulysses is a bit of a fucking repeater.
In an interesting way. Instead of the NCR falling to its overexpansion or an interesting new character or faction, it was off-screened by an Enclave agent who somehow snuck a nuke in. Instead of the strip being occupied by the Tunnelers from underground or some new kind of threat, it's conquered by Enclave Deathclaws. It seems like Bethesda's Fallout can't even destroy factions and locations correctly. Instead of us getting any new big bad for this,
bro, I don't like this argument, because why do you need to destroy factions anyway? Like, dude, the entire point of fucking, like, from Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, the whole point of those games is that humanity is moving past an apocalypse. They are literally fucking creating a new world in the ashes of the old. But every Bethesda game is literally just, oh, you know what happened in fucking Fallout 3? Well, at the end of fucking Fallout, when Fallout 4 comes around, it's revealed that, oh, literally they destroy Rivet City and fucking so much other shit. Like, Fallout 3 destroys, or sorry, Fallout 4 destroys more Fallout 3 than anything fucking, just like, dude, Bethesda cannot get past the fact that the whole idea of Fallout is that people are slowly moving past the apocalypse. 200 years later, and people are still making shacks out of dog shit fucking metal that could give you tetanus in fucking Fallout 4. Come the fuck on.
Series, guess what? We get the Enclave once again. For what is it now, the 4th time? How many presidents do these guys have? So that's it. What do you think? Are New Vegas fans just unsatiable crybabies?
Bro, I'm not even gonna fucking give that an answer. Nah, fucking fuck off. This video was both good and bad at the same time. Like, I swear, dude. I agree with half of this shit and I disagree with the rest. Like,